Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey there, cruel cats and cretins, and welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown, hosted by me, your ever-loving horned red fuzzball, Cliff, doing what I always do around here at the Erie Cemetery, and that's getting things ready for tonight's big show with the Mummy and the Monkey, yeah. So let's get things cooking with this little ditty, and I'll see you on the flip, or my name ain't Cliff, ha-cha!
Here's to the ladies, the fair and the weak. Fair they are, we'll all admit. But who dares call them weak? Our modern girls play as hard and with as much vitality and stamina as any man. How do they do it? Where do they find all that energy, that seemingly inexhaustible store of pep and ginger? What is that whipcord resilience that lets the weaker sex play half the night, then bob up clear-eyed, ready for the next morning's work? This frail creature strikes her typewriter keys about 40,000 times a day, spaces 7,000 times, shifts to capitals and returns the carriage more than 1,000 times each. Altogether, a few ounces at a time, she exerts more than 5 tons of pressure on her dainty fingertips in one day's work. And any way you look at it, women's work is not for sissies. Most men would have a hard time of it if they were to change jobs with wife, mother, or girlfriend. The homemaker walks miles every day, from sink to icebox, from cupboard to stove, and from kitchen to dining table. Let's use some very special photography to compress the whole job of preparing a meal into a few seconds of time, to see how many steps it really takes to get dinner on the table. Remember, this is a hurry-up picture of just one meal out of more than 1,000. Is that what you'd call a blitz meal? Even an efficiency expert would be staggered by the amount of chasing around and indoor road work that the little woman takes as a matter of course. There's the stair-climbing event, for example, usually accomplished full tilt and with an armload of brooms, mops, blankets, and sundry household paraphernalia. Here's another hurry-up picture of the clinging vine whizzing through a day's program that would leave the average mountaineer gasping for breath. Each trip upstairs is the equivalent of lifting her own weight 12 feet. And at the rate of 20 trips a day, that's lifting about 12 tons of weight. Who said weaker sex? Ironing is another kind of work that's a lot of little jobs all rolled into one. Just to iron one of hubby's shirts, for instance, the iron may have to be lifted 20 or 30 times. And since a flat iron weighs about as much as a brick, a day's ironing actually uses just about as much muscle as bricklaying. Flattening a towel or wielding a trowel, even Steven. Had your iron today, lady? Because men are beginning to realize how much lifting and pushing the little woman has to do around the house, more and more muscle savers are being designed to make the little jobs easier. It's one thing to make 6,000 separate scrubbing motions over a tub of clothes, and quite another to push a button that does all the work. Here's another example of sheer brute force. Now, let's make a super scientific test. You'll notice that this girl is wearing a very special thimble. In fact, it isn't a thimble at all, but a gadget of springs and levers to measure the amount of force needed to sew on a button. And it's called an ergometer. According to the ergometer dial, it takes 18 units of force to push the needle through the cloth just once. In sewing stitch by stitch, that work adds up. Any man will admit that's a lot of work when it's called to his attention in the right way. And this is one way of calling it to his attention. This hurry-up picture shows that a stitch in time doesn't always save 9. And anyway, who wants to save 9 stitches when a machine can do all the work? A sewing machine is really an amazing invention, especially when you stop to think that a man invented it. Yet it's simple when you know how it works. We'll slow this one down so that for the first time on a theater screen, we can all see exactly what goes on inside a sewing machine. Well, there's the needle with a little loop of thread running through the eye. That's the eye right there close to the point. The needle carries the thread down through the cloth. At the same time, underneath the cloth, another little loop of thread is being carried in a moving carriage called a shuttle. The shuttle moves past the needle. The loops of thread cross each other and form a smooth stitch. And so, that's the way a sewing machine takes the place of a lot of needless needle nudging and keeps everyone in stitches. Amazing. In the early days of motoring, no woman in her right mind would tackle the job of starting the engine because the job had to be done the hard way. Let George do it was the slogan, and ever since, men have bragged about being the better drivers. Then the muscle savers got to work, and the self-starter put the woman driver behind the wheel instead of in the back seat. But even recently, a motor car demanded a certain amount of athletic prowess on the part of the driver. For example, in shifting gears. Let's hook up one of these work measuring machines or ergometers to this old-fashioned gear shift lever to see how much muscle it needed to run through the gears. 90 units. Starting and stopping, parking and backing up on a full day's driving amounted to more than a ton of pushing plus about a city block of reaching. Putting the shift lever up by the steering wheel would cut down the amount of reaching. But with such a short lever, it would be even more work to shift the gears. In fact, more than 100 units. To make this job easier, some sort of machine was needed to take over the muscle work of moving the gears in and out of mesh. Yet, because the speed of the car and the conditions of load are never twice quite the same, a certain amount of human judgment would help to shift gears quietly and smoothly. A muscle-saving engineer who went to work on this two-sided problem found that the vacuum produced inside the motor car engine could develop plenty of power to do the actual work. And by means of a super-sensitive control, the driver could still be the real gear-shifting boss. The sensitive control can regulate the pressure in a powerful vacuum chamber so that the slightest movement of the lever will bring about a strong push in the desired direction. A push that can be controlled to follow the movement of the lever with infinite exactness. This device, connected to the gears of a motor car, can do 80% of this work of shifting, yet leave enough for the driver to sense the response of the gears as they move smoothly into place. Now let's use that ergometer gadget again to see how much undesirable exercise we've saved this member of the fair and so-called weaker sex. Now the dial shows about 30 units, only a few ounces of push with the vacuum gear shift. And if you stop to think about it, that's a vast improvement when it's multiplied by the amount of expert driving that our American girls do nowadays. Now that the muscle savers are busy, cutting down the amount of unnecessary work for women and for men, we'll all have more energy left for playtime. But there are still plenty of jobs left for the ergometer and the work-saving scientists to tackle. Think of all the energy that our charming millions spend in keeping beautiful. And if science is so darn wonderful, why doesn't some genius build a contraption like this?
What a beautiful day for Frankenberry, the world's super sweet new cereal.
Phooey! Here's the world's super sweet new cereal called Chocula.
Biffle, I've got berry-flavored sweeties for monstrous strawberry flavor.
Well, I've got chocolate sweeties for monstrous chocolate flavor.
Frankenberry.
Called Chocula.
Meow. Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
Off into space. Man, that takes real teamwork. And here's a team of junior spacemen with an out-of-this-world breakfast that teams up V8 juice and Cheerios for flavor and energy. What a treat! A flavorful glassful of refreshing V8 juice and Cheerios with power protein, plus vitamin B1 for Go Power. And now, here's a special out-of-this-world free offer. This moon rocket kit, both a toy and an exciting game. First, blast off. It separates in midair and lands 2 spacemen on a moon map. You get this wonderful game only through this free offer. Send your name and address and 1 V8 label plus 1 box top from these specially marked packages of Cheerios, Kix, or Frostios to Moon Rocket Kit, Mount Vernon 10, New York. Get Campbell's V8 cocktail vegetable juice with any one of these Big G cereals.
Hey group, do you follow the Mummy and the Monkey on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram? No? Well, why not? That's how you can find all the news about the happenings and going-ons for the Mummy and the Monkey. And if you're watching us on YouTube, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hacha!
Set it first and then set it out. We can edit out the balancing of it.
Okay.
All right. So, just a little bit after the fact, but we are just, Grimm's going to play the guitar tonight on the show. And Jen had the idea to come up with a Mini Monsters theme. Just throwing stuff out there. So, we came up with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mini monsters, rah, rah, rah. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monsters, here they are.
One more time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mini monsters, rah, rah, rah. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monsters, here they are. So, you know, like
so there's the song.
That's it.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and woo 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 woo.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh my God! That is huge!
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right, there's no time like showtime, baby. So let's get this party started. Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey, gang. Welcome. I'm Cliff Jablonski, the behind-the-scenes guy here at the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, yeah. And I want to know one thing. Are you DTF? That's right, you know what I'm talking about. Are you down to Friday?
Hello, Cleveland and the world, and welcome to
the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout!
Streaming live this Friday night. What is it, September
23rd,
Oh, yeah.
2022.
Woohoo!
And we've got another show for you.
All right, that's right. Jam-packed episode 177, and we are definitely DTF, and around here, that stands for
Down to Friday.
You know it.
Yes, we worked all week. We've been really waiting for Friday. We've been really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, things have changed around here a little bit, and boy, I'm telling you, the weekends are that much more sweeter. When you have a 9 to 5, man, woo.
Oh yeah, you really look forward to that Friday.
8 to 10 sometimes, you know.
Hey, there's some people that work the night shift that watch us too, and they work weekends too. So
Or never stop working throughout the day. Whenever they're needed, and it's you know. But yeah, I've injected myself back into the corporate world, as it were. But
yes.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you. But like I said, it makes things that much more interesting and more special. You know, but don't worry, it won't interfere with our Friday night plans. No way, Jose.
And to the people watching that work on Fridays that might watch us later, Friday is a state of mind. Your Friday could be like a Monday or Tuesday. So Friday's a state of mind.
Well, we're talking about tonight, baby. We're
having fun right now, live streaming in real time.
Yes, and perhaps the only horror hosted show that actually does that.
Like in the olden days of like Ghoulardi and Vampira, where they were in front of the camera in real time.
Remember that saying they used to show, like, All in the Family was shot in front of recorded in front of a live audience. Well, the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout streams in front of a live audience. And that's you, and you, and you, and you, and of course you. Oh, yeah,
you guys are the live audience, and we hope you're doing well. We do have some shout-outs. We want to wish my mummy and my brother Mark a very happy birthday.
That's right.
And then Jack Gray said he is watching us from the ER. His wife has to get checked out, and we hope that she's okay.
Jack Gray?
Jack Gray, yeah.
So he's that middle guy, because you got Jack White, and of course Jack Black, and Jack Gray's right in the middle there.
And there we go.
There we're done. We got a three set match. It's perfect.
All the variations.
I like that. The gamut. They call that running the gamut, right?
Yeah, but we hope you and the missus are all right.
All right. Yes, of course. Yeah, we're with you. And he's watching us. And the thing is he let us know that he's watching the show while they wait in the ER. And sometimes you could be there for a while, especially for something that's not that. It depends on the seriousness, right, of the injury.
And Todd Smith says he's watching us from LA, and it's 93 degrees in LA right now.
It was 93 degrees 2 days ago in Cleveland, and now it's like 67. So
yeah, we had a super chat come through.
Roll it back. I thought that's who you were talking about. Yeah.
No. I was reading comments and then also checking for that. Jim Hearns. It says it's the worst movie ever. I'm in for my ticket.
Now, when they do talk about like the worst movie ever, they'll mention like Plan 9, Wrong, even Manos, The Hands of Fate. And this one
is one of the worst.
I won't argue.
We played a bad movie last week too, but this one's really bad.
No. This Beast of Yucca Flats makes just about anything look like look like Citizen Kane or whatever you want to say.
And the funny thing is, we haven't played this movie in 100 episodes.
That's how bad it is.
That's how bad it is. We're trying not to play this one too often.
Yeah, and the mummy was fighting. Janet did not want to show this ever again. And I said, look, it's done. It's in the can. And coincidentally, we showed it on episode 77. Last time we showed it was, and the only time we showed it was on our episode 77. That's 100 episodes ago.
100 episodes ago.
So it was
wow.
kismet. I mean, it's one of those, so like, Oh.
Wolfgang Jacobs, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Worst movie, oh boy, better go grab my pillow.
Well, around here.
He's gonna sleep during the movie parts.
That's always a challenge, I mean, worst movie, I mean, bring it on. I'll see what I can do with it. It is Grimm Gorri Eyes. It has some of my stuff, drops on that.
John Saxon is in this movie, so you guys have to, keep a lookout for him.
Are there wolves out?
What?
I thought I heard a werewolf out there. I don't know.
Oh, well, there is a,
I heard something crazy. Okay, anyway.
Oh, okay.
Outside the cemetery here.
Well, there's all kinds of creatures lurking about out there.
We are in Cleveland.
And we are in Cleveland. You never know who's lurking around.
That's right. Who or what?
Yes, exactly. Okay, so we've got our mini monster shout out.
Woo! I like this part. Okay, hey, wake up there, you little
let me
stinky
get
son of a gun.
Miss Future Petunia.
And I got Fartworth right here.
The little zombie ghoul. All right.
He's named by our esteemed fan Marty. Named this little stinker. That's right.
I don't know which one smells worse, like the mini monsters or you, Grimm.
Well,
you guys are all pretty stinky.
I did take a shower last year, so it can't be me.
Good thing my nose is stuffy today.
That's true. Let's keep it that way. That's right, Coach.
Okay, mini monsters.
All right, ready to do the cheer?
And a 2.
Until we get that song written?
Yes, until we get the song.
You have to deal it. Just stick with this. And a 1 and a 2 and a 10.
Mini monsters, mini monsters, roar, roar, roar. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monsters shout outs to Miss Emily, Miss Noel, Mr. Trayvon,
cool name.
Araya
Sunshine.
We've got Xander and Willow. Hey, Minnie.
Hey.
We've got Morgan and Julius.
Morgan and
Julius. We've got Adrienne. Hi, Adrienne.
Yo, Adrienne.
We've got Miss Sienna from Germany.
That's right.
Hi, Sienna. Mr. Dario.
That's another name for cool, I think.
I think so. Yeah. We've got Miss Hannah Banana.
Hi, Hannah.
Hey. Then we've got Penny. Hi, Penny.
Penny for your thoughts.
And then we've got Atticus and Lil Kong and Miss Violet.
I think Atticus is another synonym for cool. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. I think all the minis here are pretty cool. And then we've got Cassandra, Carly, and Isabella.
Cassandra Peterson?
No. Another cool Cassandra.
Okay.
Hi, ghoul friends. And then Mackenzie and Eva and Adeline.
Hi, Adeline.
Hey, minis. And then Gabriel.
Okay, wow.
And then brother and sister Taylor and Matt. Can't forget them.
No way, Jose.
And then Charlotte. And then we've got Mia, a.k.a. Scoob.
Oh, that's right. Scooby-Doo.
And then Adam and Peanut. Hey there. And then Dimitri and Lucy. And last but not least, Baby Joe.
10 million strong and growing. All right, get out of here, you little stinker.
All right, Miss Petunia, you could go over there.
All right.
And let's do the shout-outs for the big monsters.
Woohoo!
All right, Magic Macabre here. Magic Macabre here. Tell me, who be here? There's Tim Harris, Karen Dilly, Victoria Lawrence, James Muscarella, Joe German, Travis Brown, J. Michael Harris, JB, Tom McCann, Fabian, Keith,
wow,
Maureen, Connie Cleary, Neil, Watson family, Grandpappy, Paul Buser,
hey,
Sandra, John Biggins, John Lincoln, Gary Smith, Greg, from our Snackmaster General.
Hey.
We've got Patrick and Miss Lois and Leo and Phyllis and Kip. And Mark Allen, Wolfgang Jacobs, Toy Painter 1, Mr. Cool Dude.
All right.
And John Lawrence, Richard Taylor. Chris Haylett is here.
That's right.
Bob Ferguson's here. We can't forget Bob Ferguson. And Linda Stotzer.
All right.
And Miss Melissa. We can't forget Melissa.
You almost did, but don't forget her.
Oh, and the butler did it.
I knew it.
The butler did it.
Well, give yourself a hand. That's right. A round of applause for joining us tonight. Being some brave souls to hunker down and watch a really, really bad movie. And, and a lot of, horror hosted shows say those shows really bad stinking movies. Well, we definitely are going to live up to that tonight. Let me
yes.
tell ya.
So get your drinks, get your snacks ready, get a little
Your
cozy.
pillows, yeah.
Be ready to laugh and make fun of the movie.
Right.
And we'll enjoy Grimm sound effects.
That's right. I'll do my best. I did my best. That's right. So let's grab our clothespins, pinch them on those super tight, because this one's going to stink so bad tonight as we bring you the Beast of Yucca Flats. Here's Fart 1 right here on
the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
See you on the flip side.
Hey!
I'd like to kiss you, but I just washed my hair.
She's walking around like she's all that.
Hey!
Joseph Jaworski, noted scientist, recently escaped from behind the Iron Curtain. Wife and children killed in Hungary. His aide carries a briefcase. Secret data on the Russian moon shot.
Really?
Joseph Jaworski's destination, Yucca Flats, and a meeting with top brass at the A-bomb testing ground.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
These men are also behind the Iron Curtain. Two of the Kremlin's most ruthless agents. Their orders: get the briefcase. Kill Jaworski.
Mr. Jaworski, get in the car. I said, get on the floor, find the phone, call the police, the shooting is on.
Flag on the moon. How did it get there? Secret data. Pictures of the moon.
You confusing me.
Secret data. Never before outside the Kremlin. Man's first rocket to the moon.
Every man for himself!
Come out wherever you are.
Yucca Flats. The A-bomb.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Oh, good heavens.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Vacation time. Man and wife. Unaware of scientific progress.
You better give up them cigarettes, buddy, or the groundhogs will be bringing you your mail. Know what I mean?
Oh, my ovaries.
Joseph Jaworski, noted scientist, dedicated his life to the betterment of mankind.
Oh, is that a fact?
It was terrible. It was just terrible. I'll never get over it as long as I live.
Young Joe Dobson, desert patrolman.
Officer. Yeah? There's a man dead. Back down the road. Dead? How far down? Couple miles. Maybe more. Laying behind his car. Looks like he's been choked.
To the Batmobile. Let's go. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed. You're ready to move up.
I'm Scurvy. I'm Second.
I'm Speakers.
And you're watching The Mummy and the Monkey. Harry. Scary.
Hangout. I did it.
We did it.
Yay!
Howdy, hi, Mummy and Monkey. This is El Gran Peppo here. We've been having a lot of ruckus out in the woods lately. Hopefully, my partner will be here. I've been knocking on trees all day, and hopefully he will be coming by, but I haven't heard anything. Yeah, let's try a couple of calls. Nothing there. Wait a minute. That last time, he liked my granddaughter, Miss Lady K's cookies. Miss Lady K, bring some of those cookies over here. Okay. What the heck? Hey, cut that out. I've been out in the woods. There's pieces, parts all over the place. You got, hey, quit messing with the brain or hand. What the hell? Okay, let's see. This might get him out. This might get him out. Boy, those cookies smell good. Whew, no, that's not cookies. What's that? Oh, here he comes. It's Bigfoot. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What? Sit down. Sit down. Oh, boy, I'm glad you're here. I need some help. It's been really rough around here, and I don't think my old bones can take everything. But knowing I am the best map drawer in 3 counties. So let me show you this map. Get a stick here, I'll show you. Here, get up, I'll show you the map. Oh, wait a minute, he's kind of eating that cookie. Look, this is what we got. This is me, that's you. You got it? Oh, yeah, right. We want to start here. We gotta go here. We gotta go up here. We go here. We go around here. We'll probably have to go around some trees. So we'll be here and here. Then we'll start up here. Then we'll get the zombies and the monsters. You got that? Oh, hey, this guy's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so now this is what's gonna happen. When we run into a zombie and monster, you're gonna come in from one side, I'm gonna come in from the other side, we're gonna flank them. I got a chain there for you. You'll probably figure out what to do with that, okay? All right. So, let's see. El Sniffo's been going off here. He's been driving me nuts. Something must be close. Uh-oh! It's Lady K! What you doing? Oh, look! I knew he was gonna come. I think it's time for us to go. You go this way, I'll go that way. Get your chain. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute, Mr. Squatch. This will work him up. Let's go.
Wow! I can't believe we showed 2 farts by mistake of Beastie Yucca. Oh, wait a minute, that wasn't a.
No, that wasn't the movie.
That was better than the movie. That was a skit sent in by Grandpappy. Hey, welcome back, everyone, to
the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
You're watching tonight's creature monster movie feature, The Beast of Yucca Flats.
Emphasis on the yuck part.
Yuck, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, and like we were saying, that last skit we showed coming out of the first fart was sent in to us by superfan Grandpappy. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Grandpappy, for sending that in. And thanks to Stinkfoot also for being a part of that video.
Yeah, I had fun. I threw a little music behind there and some sound effects just to kind of, spice it up a little bit. And again, if you can figure out what it was about, then good for you. And we didn't mention that we have a prize giveaway tonight.
We do, and Bargain Barons, hey guys!
Hey!
YouTuber extraordinaires, the Bargain Barons are watching.
Yes.
Yes, they have an amazing YouTube channel where they find really cool antiques, and we could play probably their promo later in the show.
If I have it laying around, for sure.
I know we played it last week.
Yes.
Yeah, we did play it last
show. Just go check them out, the Bargain Barons, on YouTube.
Later on after this show.
Yeah, after you're done waking up from your nap.
Yes.
Watching our show, then you're refreshed, you can watch Bargain Barons. Okay,
Aw, thank you. Canada loves the Mummy and the Monkey. Aw.
I hope so.
And the Bargain Barons, they are our favorite Canadian YouTubers.
Oh, Canada. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of that.
I gotta learn that one.
We'll have to learn it.
Yeah, because I'll be singing it all the way when we go visit them
When we go visit one day.
That's right. They're way up there, too.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a prize giveaway, and I forgot to mention it earlier, guys. We're going to do a prize pack of a mishmash of things like buttons and stickers and, you know, maybe some dryer lint or, like, mismatched socks. You know, just some random stuff we have laying around the cemetery.
That's right. You never know what you're going to get. We should really do that, like put a weird package.
Yeah, and that's what this one's going to be.
Okay.
So if you want to be a part of that, just be active in the YouTube chat. I've been writing your names down, and I'm starting to put them in my mummy bucket here.
Ouch.
And we will pick a lucky winner at the end of the night. They will win a Mummy and the Monkey prize pack.
Yeah, but you can have anything, but you can't have my banana. That's right.
Grimm keeps his bananas.
This is my banana. Get your hand off my nana.
And everyone's seen the Ellen one already.
Yeah, she probably did. We're only going to pick one tonight. One winner, right?
If you have my sock matches, sign me up.
That'd be funny. We have some extra random
like
socks.
Like a sock exchange.
Oh, they're trying to find the match. Maybe it's over here for some reason. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's like a vortex somewhere hidden in the dryer.
A what text?
A vortex.
Like
some type of like weird thing where the socks go into another dimension.
This is a family show. Watch your language.
Maybe they end up in like someone else's dryer.
You never know. Get accused of all kinds of crazy stuff. It happens. All right. Well, it's time for the segment of the show that you all love, and your stomach grumbles. It starts to go crazy because now it's time for the Mummy and the Monkey's Snack Toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
That's right. And tonight our snacks are provided us once again, furnished I should say, by the one and the only Greg, the Snack Master General.
So thank you, Greg and Parma. I am going to snack on some veggie sticks.
And I have been ahead of the game, and I've been snacking on some original Pringles chips, baby.
And this is not a paid promotion. We just like to try different brands.
No, yeah, that's right. Well, this isn't a new for me, but the old standbys are good, you know. Sometimes you don't want to take too many chances. Especially when you're hungry.
These are good. They're like crispy. They don't taste very... They kind of taste like potato chips.
There's not one vegetable in that thing.
Probably not. It's probably just like vegetable flavor.
Veggie sticks.
Or something. I don't know. They taste like potatoes to me. But they're good.
I get the veggie sticks in the summertime.
Dane Stotzer, thank you for the $10 super chat.
Oh, my man Dane, how y'all doing out there?
For Grimm's socks.
I don't wear socks.
Yeah, he's too hairy to wear socks.
Yeah, my feet's too big. Wink, wink. You know what that means? Big feet.
Big shoes.
Big shoes, that's right.
Big shoes.
All right.
Okay.
So, snack toys, come on.
The movie is The Beast of Yucca Flats. Emphasis on the yucca part. It's from 1961.
Blech.
It was written and directed by Coleman Francis.
Oh, boy.
And Tor Johnson plays the monster in this movie. He was a real-life professional wrestler from Sweden, and his name was the Swedish Angel. That was his wrestling name.
I know why they called him that, too.
Why?
Because there was another guy back then who was from France, and I think they call him the French Angel, and they actually, you got to look this guy up. It's the guy, it's an actual human being from the 40s, or from the 1950s, who kind of looked like if Tor Johnson and Rondo Hatton had a baby.
Oh wow!
They used this guy to model to design Shrek. You know the Shrek guy.
So that's what Shrek was inspired by.
Yeah, the look of the face and everything, and the way the guy's built. Look up. I think he's called the French Angel, and I think that's why Tor Johnson, since he was bald and kind of big, he was probably called the Swedish Angel. But yeah, check out the French Angel, and you'll see it. You won't believe what you see. It almost looks like it doesn't look real. The guy looks very strange. But
did you know Tor's real name?
No.
So Tor Johnson was his stage name.
Bill Stinkwater.
No, his real name was Carl Eric Tor. Tor was his last name, but he wanted a more, like, I guess, Americanized, you know.
And I know people have used this joke
maybe an easier name
1,000 times over, but Tor Johnson is not a medical condition.
No.
Maybe was it David Gray?
Jack Gray.
Jack Gray. Oh, yeah, Jack Gray might be in the hospital, in the ER, sitting next to someone with the Tor Johnson. I don't know. You never know in the ER, but so that's his actual his made up name.
All right, and Conrad Brooks is also in this film, and Conrad
the guy
Brooks,
from Different Strokes.
No.
Oh, that's Conrad Bain.
Conrad Brooks and Tor Johnson were both in the world famous, everyone loves the movie Plan 9 from Outer Space, the Ed Wood crap classic. And Plan 9 is a lot more entertaining than Beast of Yucca Flats.
Yep, and there was a time in Tor Johnson's career where he lost all his money, and they called him Broke Johnson. Also not a medical condition.
He's joking. He's joking.
Of course, that's my job.
Now, Conrad Brooks was in a bunch of different B movies. So in this movie, he plays the man at the airfield. In other movies, he was like a police officer, a janitor. He's like all these like little, little cameo characters. So
Did he ever play himself in real life?
I don't know that.
Think about that one.
He may have been interviewed in videos and stuff, maybe for documentaries. But he lived to be 86 years old.
Wow.
He passed away in 2017. So he had a full life, and he was in a lot of movies, even though he only played bit parts.
And no one knows who
Everyone still loved him.
He's really
in the B movie world, everyone knew Conrad Brooks.
Maybe.
They did.
More for the coke he supplied to parties, probably.
No, Grimm.
Oh, different Conrad Brooks, I'm sorry.
No, Grimm. You're getting,
I meant Coca-Cola, the drink. What are you talking about?
Okay. Many critics consider it to be one of the worst movies ever made. That's why we put it in the title.
Conrad Brooks' life?
No.
Oh, you mean this movie?
The Beast of Yucca Flats.
Okay.
And this was, the location was based on the real life Yucca Flat, the most erratic, how do you say that?
Erotic?
It was a nuclear testing site in Nevada.
Okay.
But this was actually filmed...
Irradiated?
Irradiated. There we go.
Eradicated.
I almost messed up that word. Irradiated.
Now, there's a place in Cleveland that we call the Flats, right? It's an area that had a lot of, industrial stuff going on, like steel milling, and a lot of ships come through it, a lot of salt mining and stuff. It's called the Flats. A lot of nightclubs were real popular back in the 90s, in the 80s and 90s. And it's been renovated. There's still some stuff going on, but I dated a few beasts in the Cleveland Flats back in the day.
Well, then that could be a movie. Maybe we should make The Beast of Cleveland Flats.
Yeah, a little bit based on my love life.
There you go.
Oofa. Anyway.
So, and it was filmed without a soundtrack. So, and it shows because there's like not a lot of talking in this movie.
I think I'd rather hear the sound than see the movie. Yeah, this is really that kind of a bad movie. And there's no way, I defy you to try to watch this without any sound effects or people coming in, any hosts coming in between and trying to make, I think that was dinner coming up with that one.
Oh, jeez.
That one was a little bit.
All right, continue on.
Stomach contents. Whatever I was saying, forget it. I forget. I was on a roll there. I can't remember what I was saying.
Okay, well.
Yeah, how bad this movie is. It's really, I defy anyone to try to enjoy it.
Let's continue on and try to enjoy it with your funny sound effects.
And my acid burping.
Yes.
That's right. So here we go. Get your pillows ready because here comes part 2 of The Beast
of Yucca Flats.
And we'll be right back.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Sheriff Roscoe Coltrane.
Joe Dobson, caught in the wheels of progress. Man choked to death, a woman's purse, and footprints on the wasteland.
What do you say we cut the chit-chat? A-hole!
Touch a button, things happen. A scientist becomes a beast.
Huh?
Chicks dig me because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual.
Jim.
Yeah?
Be down in a minute, Joe.
Ooh, you have that just rolled out of bed smell.
Yeah. Better come with me. Trouble up the road. Murder. Be right down. See you later, honey.
I'm worried about the beaver.
Jim Archer, Joe's partner. Another man caught in a frantic race for the betterment of mankind. Progress.
What are you talking about?
Jim Archer, wounded parachuting on Korea. Jim and Joe try to keep the desert road safe for travelers. 7 days a week.
Boring.
Shock waves of an A-bomb. A once powerful, humble man, reduced to nothing.
You're spending the night with Fred Garvin, male prostitute.
Man, smell the testosterone up in here. Smell it.
Joseph Jaworski, respected scientist, now a fiend, prowling the wastelands, a prehistoric beast in the nuclear age. Killed. Killed just to be killing. The mouth of the cave 1,000 feet up over jagged cliffs. A man murdered, a woman's purse. Jim and Joe picked their way upward to the mouth of the cave. One slip, and 1,000 feet to nowhere.
Well, there's the owner of the purse. Yeah. Let's take her down. May still be alive. Yeah, she's still breathing. Careful with her arm, Joe. And Joe, here, feel her pulse. Well, doctors can't help her. Maybe angels, but not doctors.
Holy mother of Buddha, did you get fat?
Paper, mister?
Cha-ching!
Vacation time. People travel east, west, north, or south. The Radcliffes travel east with two small boys. Adventurous boys.
Oh, really?
Nothing bothers some people. Not even flying saucers.
Confuse me?
Come on, Art. Let's get some soda pop.
All right.
Hey, mister? Do you mind if we bother you a minute?
I thought I told you never to interrupt me while I'm working.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Boys from the city, not yet caught in the whirlwind of progress, feed soda pop to the thirsty pigs. Coyotes, once a menace to travelers. Missile bases run off their hunting grounds.
How much do I owe you?
$3.
Boys, we're leaving.
Mom, we saw some real pigs. Yeah, and a coyote.
Coyote?
Yeah.
Don't you be playing with coyotes. Now, come on. We're leaving. Come on.
Oh, we never get to have any fun.
Yeah.
In the shade, and no shade. Jim and Joe try to make their way up to the plateau. To reach the top, a man needs an airplane. A jump from a plane could land you on top.
I mean, this is about as interesting as listening to a John Tesh album.
But the killer's not on the plateau. Hours in the broiling hot desert sun, with no trace of the killer. To put Jim Archer's paratroop training to good use is the only answer. A trip up into the skies and jump. And if the killer is on the plateau, kill him.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Hank, I don't see the boys.
I'll take a look.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Jim, shoot first. Ask questions later.
Gotcha.
Now, this howdy-doody looking mother fella.
You're watching the Mummy and the Monkey Show.
Oh, that's what you think about this movie, huh?
Grimm!
Hey, welcome back, everyone, to the good part of the show.
Yeah, we finished part 2 of The Beast of Yucca Flats.
You mean there's more to come?
Yeah, but we're halfway there, so it's not going to be too terrible, right?
This is like a hazing, right? Like college. This is like this must be for you to be able to be a real part of the show. Like if you can get through this, then you're definitely an actual fan of our show.
Something like that. Well, it was 100 episodes ago since we've last played it.
Can we wait another 100? Could we wait another 1,000 to play it again?
Maybe we could. Maybe.
Lordy. This again, apologies up front, but you know what? The show must go on. Okay, this is what we got. Like Goulardi used to say, "This is what we got, guys. This is it. This is the movie. This is the show."
And we've got Screaming Soup in the chat. Hello there, Screaming Soup, another great YouTuber. They put together fully animated like cartoon movie reviews, but it's all like for scary movies.
Yeah, it's a bunch
Dead
of
West and Friends.
Yes, it's all character driven, and we were on an episode way back in a bunch of years ago.
We were on an episode of Screaming Soon.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Yeah, oh, you got to take this thing off. Anything interesting going on in the chat, Jen?
Let's see. Let's see. Please have more climbing. Oh, they're making fun of the scenes.
My favorite was the sideways climbing. They weren't even going up. They were just going sideways.
Victoria says so much fast-paced action.
Oh, you can't keep up. It's like a James Bond movie with, what's his name? Daniel Craig. You're chasing around and a lot of, running around, jumping. What is that? Parkour, whatever that stuff is. Parkour. A lot of that stuff. Quick parkour.
All that. And then Tom O is here. Hello, Tom O.
Hey.
And we also want to thank Public Media Network.
Yes.
We want to thank our viewers out there who are watching. And there's another birthday shout out that we need to mention.
Oh, yes, a very special one, as a matter of fact.
So Houlihan Bob Wells he just turned 89 years old.
He just turned 89.
89 years young.
That's right. Happy birthday, Houlihan. Of course, from the Houlihan and Big Chuck show. That was a huge hit in Cleveland after Ghoulardi left in '66. Houlihan and Big Chuck started up, I believe, at least not more like a year later. They actually, the broadcast started doing their show from the TV8 studios, and that ran until 1979. And then Little John took over. It was the Big Chuck and Little John show. But I grew up with Bob Houlihan Wells and later Little John. But that was the wee ape I was in the '70s. That was my show. My Friday nights, I lived for them. To see Houlihan and Big Chuck do their thing. And he still comes to Ghoulardi Fest when they were having them.
Yeah, so we hope that, we can all meet up again for Ghoulardi Fest next year.
That'd be nice. He's a Floridian. He's been there for quite a while, Bob. He retired. He took another position in the late '70s. Moved down there, relocated.
Yeah, he was working down in Florida.
And he stayed there. He loves it. But like I said, they fly him up every year when they were doing the Ghoulardi Fest. And I got to interview Bob Wells. It was great.
Oh, yeah. He's super nice in person.
I would have pulled that. I should have done that. Stupid monkey.
Yeah, we didn't realize his birthday was coming up that soon.
No.
But yeah, happy birthday, Houlihan. Okay, so we have some promos we want to talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about our whereabouts.
Some stuff coming up, some goings-ons. Okay.
As long as we can to keep the third fart from the movie coming. I'm sure people are going to be hanging on to our every word now. All of a sudden, the stuff we're talking about is important, right, or interesting.
Connie Cleary says that she grew up with Houlihan before Little John. Loved them all.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, let's talk about, hey, where we're going to be.
Wow, so next week, that's next weekend already.
It is. We got to get stuff together.
So, next weekend is Cinema Wasteland. September 30th, October 1st, and October 2nd of 2022. It is in Strongsville, Ohio. And for more information, you can check out cinemawasteland.com. They have a weekend-long film festival, Q&A with celebrity guests. They have a dealer's room. It's a lot of fun.
Really quick before it rolls by, hey, thanks
for keeping me on my diet with this stinker. See you next weekend.
J. Michael Harris, yeah, and I believe he'll be there with his lovely girlfriend, Chris, and they're going to have a table there.
Simply Wicked Decor. Chris is going to have her amazing, creepy, cool items for sale there.
Yes, and I can't wait to see what she has to offer. I might have to buy a nipple from her. Those magnets.
Or other body parts she's selling.
Well, she makes these little magnets.
She makes magnets and different anatomy.
I think it's guys stuff. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. It's not a please.
And zombie lamps and
zombie
things
eyes,
like that.
Lamp, all kinds of cool
eyeballs.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
So we're gonna check that out. We're gonna be there, and hopefully you will there too. To be there or be square or maybe both. And then. What? Hey, we have a podcast, do we?
Yes. Well, we didn't do one last week. Shame on us. So we need to have a podcast this Sunday. So if you guys like podcasts, if you like the behind-the-scenes stuff, then you're going to dig this. This is our Living the Scream podcast, where we go behind the scenes of the Mummy and the Monkey, and we also talk about our scavenging adventures, our thrift store adventures.
Yes, and what we found in our... so check us out there. And then, hey, we have stuff for sale. That's how we make a living. Tell them a little bit about what we do here.
Yeah, so we have a Teespring store that has all different designs and colors and sizes to choose from. Woo. It's sweater weather now in some parts of the world where, it's chilly outside. So you might need a hoodie or a long sleeve shirt. So you could pick up a Mummy and the Monkey hoodie or long sleeve shirt on our Teespring store. The link is there on the screen. It's also on themummyandthemonkey.com. And it's also in the YouTube video description. And you can use coupon code CW. You can use coupon code CW22 to take 15% off anything you order on the Teespring store. And that's good until the end of October.
What a bargain, yes. And with any luck, at Cinema Wasteland, we will have a new t-shirt design available.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not promising anything. We were supposed to get them today, but they didn't roll in. But we have a Blu-ray, though, a new Blu-ray as well.
A Blu-ray coming out. Well, it debuts next week.
Yes, you can only get them at, they're going to be available first at Cinema Wasteland.
Yes, and then later on we'll have them online.
If there's any available. Supplies are limited. We only have like...
First come, first serve with that, but I think there should be some.
You know, even though we have, you know...
Grimm's really trying to talk
I shouldn't be giving away industry secrets. I'm just kidding. No, but no, seriously, we do have a limited supply of both, so that is true because we're on a budget. All right.
Make sure you bring a couple of XLs there, and I'll take one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we will. Yep, we'll have that new T-shirt design.
You got to come to get it. You got to come to the Wasteland.
It'll be a special green T-shirt design.
It's the party show. You got to come out, right?
There you go.
They show movies all weekend, crazy stuff. All right.
Okay, very cool. Well,
what else is on? What else can we do to stall time to go back?
He's trying to stall playing the movie.
We are going to do a Harry Scary Hangover, right?
Oh, yes, we can talk about that.
Please do.
So that might kill a minute or two.
Yes, please.
So after we wrap up this show, we're going to have our Harry Scary Hangover live chat where we're going to talk about, you know, movies that we've seen, movies that are coming out, Halloween stuff, just a little bit of this and that. And it's just a fun way to unwind before everybody, like, you know, crawls back to their coffin to go to sleep. So.
Yeah, and Ellen Bloom asks a very, very poignant question.
What's the question?
Where's Louie?
You know, good question.
He was here earlier. He was on my lap right before we started the show.
Yeah, when we were setting up, he was hanging out
all over us. And now he's doing his Louie thing. I don't know where.
I think it's kitty cat nap time or party time.
But knowing Lou, he'll probably be here like for the hangover. He's just weird like that. So
yeah,
we'll see if we can rustle him up without disturbing.
Sometimes the kitties will show up. Sometimes they just do their own thing. And you know they have you know it's their decision. It's their idea.
Where is it? 115 at?
115 degree heat index. Wow.
Ooh, that's no good.
It's like 50 degrees here.
And we thought it was hot when it was like in the 80s here with the humidity, but could you imagine that? Wow.
Yeah, it was 90 on Wednesday, and now it's like really cool out right now.
Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, well,
let's continue on.
You avoided it long enough.
With part 3 of the Beast of Yucca Flats.
Fooey Flats. Right here on
the Mummy and the Monkey's Harry Scary Hangout.
We're so sorry. Here we go.
Hi ho and welcome back.
Hank, I can't find him. What do you think we should do?
I don't know, Lois. Stay here, I'll go out farther. We'll find him.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
Randy, Art.
always on the prowl, looking for something or somebody to kill. Quench the killer's thirst.
I can't help it. I'm a greedy slob. It's my hobby.
You're dead meat, Pilgrim.
Ow, ow, ow!
Help! 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 Save me, pal! Save me! Help!
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
I'm going back and clean the crackers out of my bed. I'm expecting company.
The pilot dropped his man. If Joe Dobson moves north, Hank will be caught in the middle. An innocent victim caught in the wheels of justice. A man runs, somebody shoots at him.
Well, isn't that special?
ex-paratrooper, trained to hunt down his man and destroy him.
Oh, good for you!
I had a thought in my strength, and I think I caught my human.
The hunter and the hunted. With only a few hundred yards between him and the enemy, Jim closes in for the kill.
Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice.
Where are the boys? Why are you running?
I haven't time to explain, Lois. Stay here. The boys may come back. Gotta get help.
Joe Dobson headed north and met Jim. Without rest and still no in the blistering desert heat, Jim and Joe
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew.
killed. Man's inhumanity to man.
I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
Randy, you think we're lost? Maybe. I don't know, Art. Maybe. Let's go. Randy, is that water down there? I sure hope so. My throat's dry. Mine too.
Hey!
I'm constantly in the state of wanting to throw up.
Hello, stay tuned for more from the Mummy and the Monkey. Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Pigger, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artworks, air fresheners, pill. I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
To see how bad.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, welcome back. If you're still here to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, you're watching, the Beast of Yucca Flats. You know, I don't know what to say. Can't apologize enough. But if you're a true blue fan of the Hangout, it's got nothing. The movie is, it's a bonus. It's like, it's like the extra, the side dish that the waitress gave you because they think that you're cute type of thing.
They gave you like a side of kale or something.
Yeah, a little extra side of kale.
Yeah.
But this is like, what you're supposed to be here for anyway. So
we're like the cheesecake, and then like the waitress gives you like a side of kale, and that's the movie.
Hey, look, we got a super chat.
Albert, thank you. I was late, but still need what? Oh, it went by fast.
The barber papa's like
he's
really
loud.
active.
He's a squeaker.
Yeah,
Squeaky guy there. Okay. Where did it go? I was late, but still need a ticket for the show. Although you should be paying us for this train wreck.
That's true. We apologize.
That's true. We're sorry.
But that is usually the shtick, and it's and people say that, like, I've seen other horror hosts say stuff like that when they show like really good movies. Oh, it's a stinker, but no, it's not. This is a bad one.
This kale has brown spots, says Jared.
Oh boy, lots of them.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, says Dancing Godzilla.
That's right. So after this show, you should be like Popeye, right? I mean, you should be like ready to go and take on anything, tackle the world. Come on, I'll come. Bring it on, baby.
There you go.
This weekend, schmeekend. So yeah, so it's the Beak of Yucca Flats.
The Beast of Yucca Flats.
But
we are almost done watching it. We have one more fart to go.
Yeah,
but
we have some entertaining stuff in. But we have a new show, a TV show, Time Travel coming up, and we have some What Do You Do's.
We do. So let's show the What Do You Do part.
And I guarantee this is much more interesting than what you're going to be watching in between all this. So here we go to the segment that you know and love so much. What do you do? Where did it go? What do you do here?
And where did it go?
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Okay, here we go. These next three are the continuation of the Busers. That's right, the Busers have traveled the world recently. They've been to all kinds of countries over across the pond. With Ireland, I believe Scotland, and now they're in merry old England, jolly old England. And here they are at the top. There's Paul Buser at the top of England, watching the Mummy and the Monkey on his iPhone.
Wow.
Or smartphone, I'm sorry.
They were watching us all the way in London.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Now, when you watch a movie or something over there, do they translate into like their dialect? Like, hello, this is the Mummy and the Monkey coming at you right from... Do they do that? Do they change their voices? I mean,
maybe it's closed captioned.
I mean, it's like, hey, what's buzzing, cousins? I'm Grimm, Gorri, and this is Decay, and you're watching the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, all right? Until we sort it out, this movie's no good. Fancy a cuppa.
There we go.
They don't do that? Probably not. It just sounds like
What a great photo, and I think he sent some more photos, actually.
He did. Now, see, he said this was the top of London he was at, right?
Yes.
Now, check this out. It gets better. Ooh, you know what
Big
that is?
Ben.
Big Ben. That's right.
Big Ben, and they're wearing our shirts at Big Ben.
They're the best dressed in over there in England. I love
the best dressed in England. Wow.
In the UK, as
Wow,
we call it.
we get around all over the world, and we haven't
do.
even gone there yet.
Oh, well, not not as a couple. We have not. Yeah, we have to definitely get there.
That's
and then,
great.
Now one more. Check this out. Now this is what I thought. You know what it's going to be? They're in England, so they went to the Queen's funeral. No, they didn't. They went to to Downton Abbey. I mean Westminster Abbey. There
cool.
There is Mr. Buser in front of Westminster Abbey, and I just thought maybe they would hit the lying in state type of thing, and maybe throw our shirt over the the Union Jack. On top of the
Grimm. No, it doesn't work that way.
That's not disrespectful. That's bad respect for the Queen.
No, don't.
I love it, but
They probably, it might have been before all that.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I think they're back in state. But, so wow, the Mummy and the Monkey, they get around, round, get around, we get around. And that wraps up our What Do You Do? And if you want to send us some photographs of what you do when you watch our show, you know me. Come on.
Oh, then you can send us an email.
That's
I thought
right.
I was waiting for you to put the email
You
there.
need to see the email to pop up to say
Well, I was hoping it would work.
It will work. I thought maybe you'd want to add to the spiel.
Then you could, normally I do. I was hoping it would I was just letting you do your thing. You could send us an email to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com, and I'm glad the email graphic works.
It works fine.
Sometimes it doesn't. But,
I'm not that old. Everything works fine. Don't worry about it.
Good. All right, so yeah, you can send pictures of what you do while you watch the show. People send us artwork, stuff like that. It's really fun. We love looking through the stuff you guys
Keep
send us.
this up. We're gonna have to start a Patreon. Come on.
For what? A Patreon.
Our inside joke. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have that.
It's really bad when the person that you have the inside joke doesn't get the inside joke. All right. Yeah. So we know you have a choice of bad movie shows to watch. We're happy that you're watching ours. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah. So we have one more fart of this movie, and we also have a prize giveaway at the end of the night.
That's right.
So one lucky winner at the end of the night will get a prize pack, like some buttons, some stickers.
It's a Mummy and the Monkey mystery prize.
Mystery prizes, random things we find around the house. Maybe like a mouse from Earl.
Not a dead,
No, maybe like a toy mouse.
Yes.
Catnip.
Something you will cherish forever. Well, we did give away his manhood at one time.
Oh, yeah, we did that a few years ago.
Our buddy Bob Ferguson got a hold of those.
It was a replica.
Right, it wasn't the real thing.
Yeah.
But again, but
Earl's Pearls.
Before I forget, because I wanted to mention this, the only good thing you could say about this movie is that it met the requirements of finishing something. Okay. A lot of people say they want to do things. I'm definitely part of the 40% club. Get 40% of something done and you never finish it and move on to the next thing that you're not going to finish. But at least the guy, Coleman Francis, finished this movie.
Yeah, but
no matter how bad it is.
He shouldn't have.
But is that like bragging about making a burnt meal, right?
Yeah,
you made the meal, but it was disgusting. Everything was
maybe he learned from it and moved on, and we can all learn what not to do when making a movie while watching this movie.
It's kind of like Hell's Kitchen, right? I mean, these people cook their signature dish on the first episode, and if it ain't good, it doesn't matter if you put your heart and soul into it. It's crap.
All right. Well, let's get back to more crap. The Beast of Yucca Flats.
Yeah, I ran out of turd polish with doing this movie. Like, I was out for a month.
We'll have to reorder some.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't know. Okay, I have to restock. Anyway, here we go. Fart 4. This is it, promise.
The final fart down.
Ooh, and it's not as long as the other one, so that's what she said. All right, let's go.
Well, you're just in time for what might be a very unhappy ending.
I don't like what I've become.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking.
What is wrong?
Randy? What? Where are we? In a cave, I guess. Come on, Art. Be careful. Think that old man can get us up here? Don't talk about it. Come on. Get back.
I want to buy some cheese.
Beast, finding his victim gone, unleashes his fury.
Get back!
With Hank and some helpful neighbors, the search narrows.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
to wild and crazy guys. Oh, ow, ooh, ouch, oh, agony, agony.
Ow, ow, ow!
Jim, you all right?
Hell no.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Joseph Jaworski, noted scientist.
I'm not dead.
We used to swing with her. Meep, meep.
Mom? Mom? Mom?
What's up, Doc?
Uh-oh.
I better get out of here while the getting's good.
I'm just glad that was over with. Boring.
Darn, that's the end.
Ooh, all right.
Whoa!
Let's cut to the chase on that.
We finished the movie! Yay!
I like how I put the sound effect. Darn, that's the end. Like, said by no one ever of that movie. Thank God it's the end is a better sound effect. Grimm. All right. They're right. You choked down this movie, The Beast of Yucca Flats, and do we promise to never show this again?
Yeah, we probably shouldn't show this movie again.
I can't promise much in life, but I think it's a pretty safe bet we probably won't show this again. Unless I can figure out a way to make it more entertaining. And that might be the challenge. If we do, get ready to see it like you'd never seen it before, let me tell you.
We'd have to, like, remake the whole movie.
Maybe that would be my swan song.
The Beast of Cleveland Flats.
Or, you know,
make our own version of it.
Let's make a sequel to it.
Yeah, let's make a reboot.
You know,
a retelling of Yucca Flats.
All right.
But with a Cleveland twist.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
It would be starring Yashu.
Yes, and Stasha.
All right.
And then if we find like an indie local wrestler that wants to be like a Tor
Time for go to bed.
Yeah, if they want to play the role of Tor.
Yeesh, what a movie. I think, this movie, it had all of the problem with it, obviously. It was totally filmed, you were right, with knowing that they wouldn't have a sound for
Yeah,
whatever
it was
reason.
it was filmed without sound because they thought they could just cut the sound in later.
But there might have been a reason. Maybe the film didn't
Maybe
have
the budget
sound,
or something.
They couldn't afford the mics, you know, because a lot of the outside stuff, which you have to mic the right way or so it'll sound like crap, and you have to do ADR anyway, like the voiceovers anyway. Who knows? I don't know the specs on this, but yeah, they totally filmed it because everything was filmed when people were talking. Their heads were purposefully cut off, out of frame, above a, you know, through a car window. You could, and people, their backs were turned.
That'd be like, oh, hi guys.
Yeah.
Like if we did a voiceover and we didn't want to sync the hello, like you cover up the mouth.
I've seen some other shows, horror shows, where they would do that. They would have the person come out with a mask on, with a mouth that didn't move at all. Mine barely moves, but at least you know I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Out there. And they would just do this, and I could tell that what the idea there was is just to dub any, you know, just do a beginning, middle, and end, dub whatever they were going to say over that non-moving mask voice, and you could do shows forever with that same 10 minutes of footage. I don't know. Anyway.
Mark says we'll take care of that in post. Was their guiding person?
Oh yeah. Oh my God! They took care of everything but entertaining us in post.
And then people are saying that you need to play more guitar.
Okay, I will do that. It'll be coming up next episode or two.
I think so.
I'll plan something out.
All right.
Now we won't be around next weekend, right?
Yeah, we won't be on because of Cinema Wasteland, but we will be uploading more videos to our YouTube channel. So remember to subscribe to the channel, and you have to subscribe now to chat in the YouTube chat, and that helps get rid of the bots. We had in the past a lot of robots posting all sorts of gross things in the YouTube chat, and to make it easier for us to help monitor the chat, you have to subscribe to chat with everyone.
The bots aren't going to strike, are they? And like, you know.
You know, if all the robots wanted to subscribe and it helped with the subscribership, you know, maybe that'd be okay. No, I'm just kidding. But no, they would post all sorts of things I don't want them posting. So, yeah.
Anyway, okay, so let's get down to the last couple of things we have for tonight's show.
Yeah, so what's next, Graham?
Before we wrap it up and go to the hangover. Well, we have a brand new TV show, Time Travel, that I put together.
Awesome. What year?
1980. You didn't give me this time.
1980. You remembered the year.
September 26th, very close to tonight's date. And that's usually what I try to do for the TV show Time Travels, Cleveland TV show Time Travels. And those are where I crack open a TV guide, which is a little periodical that they used to publish in newspapers, local newspapers, that told you what was going to be on for the week on this handful of stations you had back then, before the cable and everything else, and the Roku.
Okay.
So, we are going to go travel back to 1980 and see what was playing on the Cleveland airwaves, because we had a lot of horror hosting going on in the 60s, 70s, 80s here in Cleveland. So let's get to the brand new, spanking new Cleveland TV show Time Travel. Gorri, take it away. Here we go. All right, baby. Here we go. Friday, September 26th. It was the big fucking Little John show, and their movie that night was The Severed Arm. Ooh. Very good movie. We actually showed this on our program once.
Yeah, we played it a long time ago.
Yeah, it's about a bunch of guys that like to go cave spelunking, and they get caught in a cave, and they have to resort to cannibalism. And
wasn't that a TV movie?
The Revenge. That was pretty gory for it. Well, later on that night on the same channel on 8 all night, it was first of two movies. Dig That Uranium, starring the Bowery Boys. Oh yeah, Hunt Hall, Leo Dorsey, saddling up in their cowboy attire, and I guess hunting down some gold. And then the second movie was Track of the Vampire. Ooh. This is also called Bloodbath. Had a different name, but hard to find anything on this. Have to find it was like Ninja from Diane. And she's not really happy with that comic. Look at this.
No.
And then next the day, on Saturday, September 27th, on Channel 43, was the one, the only Superhost. Yeah, baby, in his movie, or he started off his show, his 4-hour show, with an hour of The Three Stooges and Laurel and Hardy. Yeah, and then at 1 p.m., check out these movies. 1 p.m., his first movie was The Blob, the original movie The Blob. And this is the part that used to freak me out when The Blob, you are cracked open and crawled down the arm's leg. There's the nurse lady that gets taken out by the Blob. And this movie starred an up-and-coming Steve McQueen, believe it or not. Bullet himself.
Very cool.
And there's the jelly. Where's the peanut butter? And then the second movie at 2:30 p.m. was The Creature from the Black Lagoon. I mean,
wow.
you can't get any better than that. What a double feature on a Saturday afternoon for a kid, right? My oh my, the original Blob and the original Creature. And that wraps it up for this episode's Team Cleveland TV show Time Travel.
Very good, Grimm. Wow.
Well, yeah. We like to learn a lot here. You know, I only wish we could show movies like that, right? I mean, how great would that be?
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Maybe.
If we're interested in talking with indie filmmakers, we've played independent films before. We also like our horror host friends and podcasters out there. If you have a show or a YouTube you want to promote, you're more than welcome to send us a little promo video. We could maybe do a collab. Send it to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com, and we would love to hear from you.
Also, if you have anybody out there in the Cleveland area, or I don't care where you are, if you have tapes of horror-hosted shows, you know, VHS tapes.
Like stuff taped off the TV from back in the day.
Yeah,
of, local programming.
Yeah, and if you have copies that you can lend us, or if you wouldn't mind sending us the tapes, which we will dub, convert to a DVD, and send you back your original stuff, email us here too. We would love to get a hold of any material, preserve it, archive it for all to see. Yes. Okay, now.
Wolfgang Jacobs, wow, thank you.
Let me grab my Barber Papa.
Since you won't be here for my birthday next Friday, here's some gas money for your hearse.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, come see us.
Well, happy early birthday, Wolfgang.
Yeah, I like that name too. Very appropriate for the show.
That's fun.
Woo, Wolfgang. All right.
All right, so we have a prize pack giveaway.
Oh, we do a mystery prize pack.
Yes, so one lucky winner will get a mishmash of Mummy and the Monkey things and maybe some random stuff found in junk drawers around here.
Who knows?
Yeah. All right, I got the names in my big shiny mummy bucket.
Yay!
Woo! All right, so shake, shake, shake.
Ba-na-na-na.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake
my bucket.
Ba-na-na-na.
Shake my bucket.
Hey, what you got in there?
All
Dig
right.
deep. Get down to the elbow in there. Ruffle around in there.
All
Jostle
right.
it a little bit.
I think I picked a name.
Uh-oh, who will it be? Who can it be now? Let's see, who you got?
Oh, there's two here.
Uh-oh.
So I better pick the two, right?
Yes.
We don't want anyone to feel left out.
We should do that. That's only fair.
Okay, and the two winners are Todd Smith.
Hello.
Todd Smith
Well, let me do the drum roll.
the one winner.
And then, that's not good. That's good. I got the wrong button. That's my middle name.
Whoops.
Grimm, wrong button, Gorri. Here we go.
And then JB.
Hello, JB.
So
Simple.
JB and Todd Smith, if you guys could please email us your mailing address.
Boop, to this email address. Yeah.
Yes. To themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. We also had some prize winners the last couple shows where we did not get an email from you. If for whatever reason you sent an email and we did not receive it, I don't know, maybe spam, maybe it went in the spam folder or something, you could message us on Facebook.
And say you're the winner.
And let us know you're the winner, and then we could try to go from there. So, all right, very cool. Congrats, guys.
Woo, another episode in the can.
Yeah, and you're all a winner, you know, in our eyes.
We're all winners here.
We're all winners here.
Because we got each other, man. You know, man.
We got through the beast of
We
Yucca
got
Flats.
the scene going.
We're
man.
all winners here.
Yeah. Ooh, well, easy for you to say.
We're strong. It made us tougher.
Yeah, that's right. If it didn't,
Yes.
do us in, it's going to make us stronger. Right? Well, that's what I say anyway. Or make us have to go to the bathroom, one or the other. All of a sudden, you have this really weird feeling. I have to hit the porcelain facilities.
All right.
Oh, the throne of the weights, man.
Well, Grimm needs to go and take care of some duties. And we're going to wrap up this episode, but we will be back for the Harry Scary Hangover show in about 5 minutes or so here on YouTube.
Time to set up the new link and everything, and we'll be the new feed.
And we've got our podcast Sunday.
Yes.
And some other videos we're going to upload. We will be back with another Harry Scary Hangout in a couple weeks. So until then, good night, good fright.
That's right.
Mwah.
We'll see you later, alligators.
Bye-bye.